Be like, I already think it sucks. Hey, it'd be like, hey, Andy, I was listening to this record. I think you should really check it out. I already don't like it.
Nope.
I haven't even described it yet. Yeah.
What do you think of the new Frozen song? No, don't like it. I don't think about it at all.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Actually recording
all right, beautiful.
this time.
All right, good to go.
Good to go.
Welcome to Two Mics, No Masters. I'm Andy.
I'm Patrick.
We just want to give a quick shout out to a buddy of the show here, Kyle, and listener. He's been listening to all the episodes. Actually called me up personally to give his 2 cents, which he's good at. He'll laugh at that.
Thanks, Kyle.
But he was like, "Hey, man, I got a great idea. I know you guys just did your top 10 albums of the year. Why don't you do them in like reverse, so that Pat does yours and you talk about Pat's albums too, and then kind of give your opinions." I'm like, "That's actually a really good.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea, man. So thank you for that. So this episode is dedicated to you.
All right. So,
You want to go first? Or?
yeah, you want me to kick it off?
Sure.
Sweet. We'll start. I think I went in the same order you delivered yours in last time, so
Okay.
I'm going to do the same.
Cool.
First one was Pathogenic. Essentially, the way Andy described it, brutal, modern death metal. I like this record a lot. Out of all the records I listened to, this was one of my tops.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Exactly the way you described it, chaotic, but with a purpose. A lot of changes, which kept it interesting. I would say progressive. Just a little bit. I think enough to keep it interesting.
Right.
I really, I don't know what else to say about it. I like this record a lot.
That's awesome. Really
Yeah.
cool. The first one, I don't know if I went in order. I think I might have, but is C4. So I listened to this twice because I don't even know why. It was for some reason. But the first time I put it on, I'm like, and I heard in my head like, oh, they're a hardcore band. So I went into it thinking this is gonna be hardcore, and that's what I heard. And I was like, yeah, I dig it. It's pretty cool. And then I listened to it again, and it was totally different to me. I heard thrash elements in this big time.
Yes.
I'm like, wait, this is like old school thrash sound, and dare I say, a power violence-ish vocal.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, this is dirty.
It is dirty.
I'm like, man, this is really, really good.
Dirty like Boston's water.
There you go, exactly. So I was like, this is I don't have to listen to it again. It's really, really good.
Cool. I'm glad you liked it. That was one of my tops. It came out later in the year, but I listened to it a lot.
I can see why.
Like a lot. And it's short too, so you can listen to it.
That's the best part.
End to end.
Yep, keep going.
Keep going. Sweet. I'm glad you like that. Next is Biohazard.
Okay.
Divided We Fall. That's the name of the record. It's pretty classic Biohazard. Not my favorite Biohazard material. Given that it's been 20 years or so.
I think the last one was 12 or 13 years ago.
Oh, okay. So not as long as I thought. I thought it was a solid record.
Yeah.
Biohazard they've been around for a long time. They have a reputation. I liked it. I didn't excite me too much, but
yeah,
I thought it was a solid record. They took, the The song with DMC, I thought was interesting.
Yep.
I usually don't go for the rock rap.
Yeah.
I think we've talked about this, like rapcore
Right.
sort of thing. But it seemed to fit in with the record. Some of it was a little cornball for me, but overall, it was what you would expect.
Yeah.
It sounds like the production was pretty good.
Right. And like I said in my review, I don't think they could have put out a better record at this point.
That's true. Yeah, I would agree with that.
You know?
I've never been super excited about Biohazard. Like, I really liked their first record
Yeah.
when it came out. At
The
time.
self-titled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the second one after that, a little less so. Seemed like, especially at the time when I was listening to it, it seemed a little commercial to me. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Decent.
that, the way you reviewed it was pretty spot on.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So the next one I listened to was With Hate. I think it's called From Boston with Hate.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's a pretty fitting title since reminds me of Blood for Blood,
Yes.
I would say.
Yeah.
It's very typical Boston hardcore, what you would think of when you say Boston hardcore, and you put that on and go, yeah,
Yeah.
that's literally what it is.
Right.
Didn't wow me, but it was like, obviously it's not my style, but what they do, yeah, it's perfect for the kind of band they are.
Exactly. That's why I liked it so much. I thought it was essentially, for that style hardcore, it was a flawless record.
Yeah, I could see that. And I listened to it going, it's not really for me, but I could see why someone would love it.
Yeah.
So,
Totally. I didn't actually. I listened to that record a lot. I bought the 7-inch.
oh, nice.
That's like immediately as soon as it became available. It's like,
That's how you know you like something.
Yeah, totally. I didn't make the connection with Blood for Blood until you just said it. I was like, oh yeah, I could. It's really straightforward, in your face.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, I hate you.
Exactly.
Like,
So,
straight edge hardcore. You know what I mean?
oh, there you go. Okay. I forgot they were straight edge.
Yeah.
I think you mentioned that in the review. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. It's
For
not,
what it's worth, you said, or something like that.
Yeah, for what it's
'cause-
worth.
Yeah. It doesn't really play into the music, probably.
No, it doesn't. It's not
No.
what you would hear from a stereotypical straight edge band. Just lyric wise, a lot of stuff about being straight edge and stuff. But I just think
Yeah, right.
So that's what I said. For what it's worth, it doesn't.
Right. It doesn't really impact their sound.
No, not at all.
And if you don't care about that, then it literally has nothing to do with it.
Then it wouldn't even matter.
Right. Who
Probably
cares?
wouldn't know if I didn't say that.
Right. They don't come across like they are. So.
Yeah. Right. Oh man, that's cool.
Yeah.
So next for me was Testament, Parabellum. Again, sounded exactly the way you described it. I historically like Testament. This was not one of my favorite releases by them. You'd mentioned people getting upset or commenting on the use of double bass. It was fine.
Or like the blast beats.
Yeah, the blast beats. It was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of really classic Testament riffing and stuff. So it was enjoyable. It wasn't a standout for me.
Yep. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I liked it.
Cool. Next one I listened to was Combust. I thought the music was really good, and I did not care for the vocals at all.
Interesting. Okay.
It threw me off. And it was a hard listen.
Okay.
Because
Fair.
I was like, oh, can you be quiet so I can hear the music? But again, like, it's funny, all the bands in your list, like, even the ones I kind of didn't care for too much, I could see them all playing live and being like, oh, this is a really good live band. Which I feel like is kind of like more how hardcore is. It has to be experienced live to get the full effect.
Yeah.
That's just like typical for hardcore.
Yeah.
It can feel like I was like, okay, this is a good record, but you can tell live it would be like, this is really, really good. Now I fully understand what the band's about.
Yeah.
But yeah, the vocals threw me.
That's fair and accurate about the live performance. I had seen them relatively recently.
They played that Terror show that I missed Combust actually.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Exactly. which people will hear about in hopefully in a previous episode.
Oh, yeah.
Or next episode, we'll see.
Right, yeah.
We'll see where it lands. Who knows?
Right, right.
Yeah. We have no rules here, so
None. Pants optional.
Yeah, totally. All right, I think that's fair. They're I like them live. They're a great live band. A lot of energy.
Okay, I kind of got that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
But I get that. I think that's a fair assessment. All right, so next, Tribal Gaze. No surprise here that I like this one. This was also on my list. Those big cavernous riffs, and the production was pretty nasty.
Yeah,
Thick, yes.
all the C's.
All the C's. So no surprise on that one. That still gets play for me. So
Yeah.
it's a good one.
Solid record.
Yep.
The next one I actually don't have a description for, which I know what it means, but is Boot Camp. It was good, but it didn't really hit me at all, so I don't really have a description for it.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, okay, it's like I think the songs are really short, if I'm not mistaken. And it was kind of like more just like typical hardcore to me. And I was like, okay.
Fair.
Nothing I would go back to, but I was like, all right, for what it is, like I appreciate it.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's fast hardcore.
Yeah,
essentially. Okay. Next up is Internal Bleeding. Classic band. Slam riffs. They're just pretty much known for their just nasty riffing. This record is the same, however, not my favorite release. A little disappointing to me. I felt like it was just more of a collection of riffs as opposed to some songs, some more, it was great riffs, but they just didn't feel like they went anywhere.
Like structured kind
Yeah.
of.
It was just a grab bag full of riffs.
Yeah. I could see that.
Which is, too bad because I love Internal Bleeding.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And it's funny you say that because I always feel like they're the kind of band that writes a great song and puts a monster riff in there.
Yes.
So it breaks it up perfectly.
Yeah.
And that one kind of, like you said, just lacked that more.
Yeah.
Or just, they focus more on just a straight breakdown riff,
Yeah.
So I was like, kind of a bummer.
Kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
It was still enjoyable. Like,
Yeah.
There was a lot of...
Still brutal, obviously. And
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
It just didn't really hold my attention like their previous releases.
Right.
I'd probably, if I was going to listen to Internal Bleeding, I would not go back to this album, I don't think.
Yeah.
All right.
The next one you had was Home Invasion. I remember it's kind of like the previous band for me. It was it was a super short record, wasn't it?
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. It was under 15 minutes. I
Okay.
think.
Yeah. Kind of the same vein for me as the last one. It was just like a more typical hardcore. And I think this band as well, I didn't care for the vocals.
Mm-hmm.
It threw me off as well. But yeah, it just didn't really do it for me. Kind of too typical hardcore. Like it got to the point of I felt like I was at a show and I was seeing like 3 or 4 hardcore bands in a row, and I was like, I've had my fill. So even though it was super short, which I was thankful for, but yeah.
That's interesting because I think I commented on some of my picks being very much in the same lane.
Yeah.
Or wheelhouse. And I think that was just where I'm at, or I was at that point.
Yep.
Also, Andy is wrong. They do not sound the same. I'll let you decide for yourselves.
Come on, you know you want to agree with me.
Yes. Next on the list is Mongrel. I actually love this record. It almost made my list, but got inched out by some other stuff. This is just a great record. Yeah, very much hardcore, but raw and very metal influenced.
Yep.
not metalcore, just heavy,
No.
metally, hardcore.
Very metallic.
Very metallic, yeah. Yeah, good record. Also short,
Right, which is perfect.
yes.
Even though I'd like to hear a full LP from them,
Yes,
I could dig that.
same. Hopefully we have some,
Should be in the works, I would assume.
yeah, some mongrel, more
Yeah.
material coming down.
8 to 10 songs.
Yeah,
Be sweet.
cool. Or another EP, maybe? Yeah.
Even that, I'm down for whatever.
I'll take whatever
Yeah.
they're going to give us,
Hey.
yeah. Hell yeah.
The next one was Alienator, and I cannot remember what these guys sound like. I'll be totally honest.
Yeah.
If you could refresh my memory, what
They're fast hardcore band, similar to C4, like
Okay.
sort of metally, thrashy. Lyric, like their breakdowns are sort of metally and thrashy, but then they have these fast parts,
Okay. I'll have to give it another listen then.
sort of snarly vocals. Yeah, give it another
Okay.
listen.
I will. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, it's funny. Now, I do remember actually now. Just brought back a memory because I remember listening to in this order and being like hardcore. I'm like, and then I put that on. I was like, oh wait, it kind of like struck something inside. Now I do remember.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So I dig it. Yep.
I love that record a lot, actually. And a couple of years ago, they had another LP, or maybe it was, I don't know, maybe it was definitely a 7-inch, but their previous stuff was pretty good.
To check that
This is
out, too.
this is why I have to write things down.
Yes,
because
absolutely.
Years and releases escape me.
Uh-huh.
Next on my list is Cryptopsy. I had listened to this before, and I listened to it again. I really spent some time just kind of digesting it. It is super fast, like
Slightly.
like it's essentially a blast beat.
Totally.
With some riffing around it, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's like,
It's
what?
yeah, so fast. And, I liked it when I listened to it. I was definitely in the mood for it.
Nice. That helps.
It does help. Super technical. I don't know that it's something I would listen to a lot. I think this is one of those records I have to be in the mood for. Be like,
Yeah. Even someone like me, I have to be in the mood
Yeah.
for it. And that's my jam.
Right.
Yeah.
cool.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So, the next one on your list was Greet Death. I wrote down 4 words.
I can't wait.
I wrote an absolute palate cleanser.
Oh, that's accurate.
I was like, what? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
But I dug it. I'm like, this is cool.
Yeah.
And it was like refreshing to hear it after, kind of like all like the hardcore mesh between some metallic hardcore and obviously just real heavy stuff. And hearing this, I'm like, oh, okay. I kind of sat back. I was like in the car driving home from work, and I sat back and just kind of like just took it in. It was like, this is really cool. It was totally different, obviously, than everything that you had on the list prior or anything that follows it. So it was kind of fun to listen to.
Yeah,
It
cool.
was different.
That's pretty much what it was for me. It was a palate cleanser because, exactly the reasons you just said. I found it to be a really good record. So, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Even if you never listen to it again, I'm glad you took the time to listen and,
Yeah, it was
you
cool.
found it at least enjoyable.
Definitely.
Right on, man.
Yeah. Shocked you, didn't it? Because you were looking a little worried for a second. Like, oh, what are these words going to be? You got...
Totally. I was expecting something much different. Speaking of something much different, the next record on my list is Byzantine, Harbinger.
Oh, I'm interested to hear this.
I did not make it through this record.
That's when you said that earlier before we started.
Yeah.
I figured it was that.
It didn't. I don't know if I wasn't in the mood for it. Like parts of it, I was like, all right, cool. And then it'd veer off into some other stuff, very progressive. I don't. you had mentioned that they're continuing to evolve. I didn't check out any of their other material. I'm not even saying it's necessarily a bad record. I couldn't get into it. I tried.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, I tried. Um, I suspect that it just is. I just wasn't in the headspace for it.
Yeah, that's a huge mood record. I mean, if say you're in the mood for like with hate or something, you can't listen to that.
I listened to it immediately after Cryptopsy, so
Wow.
that might have been the problem. So,
Yeah, 'cause your brain just got fried, and then and then
to get fried.
it's like trying to do like I don't know
Yeah,
some ridiculous drug before some other insane trip or something. It's like
Totally.
yeah, good luck.
I don't even when I was listening to Cryptopsy, I don't even remember my ride home.
I could tell you were speeding though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's awesome.
Fried brain.
Totally. I mean, let's think that record hits you with the complete like just utter chaos and blast beats.
Yeah.
And then you're hit with. It sounds crazy to say, but more of like it's not a more relaxed record, but it kind of is in a way because Cryptopsy's like, going at 15 out of 10 speed in your face the whole time, and that Byzantine's it's not super heavy,
No,
but it's just kind of more.
it's atmospheric.
Right, there's a lot going on, and you got to really pay attention.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. They're like the Pink Floyd of metal, I think.
oh yeah, well, I mean that's a pretty good description, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. To my ears, it's just not something I would normally pick, which is what I super appreciate because that's how you get exposed to new
Yep.
stuff. Just give it a shot.
Yeah, or you just give it a shot and go, nope,
Yeah, it's not for me.
still not for me.
Yeah, it's cool.
Which is fine.
All right, what do you got?
All right.
What do you got next?
The next one you had me check out was Caustic Wound. And I mean, this could have easily been on my list. When I was
Totally.
listening to it, I was like, oh, this is my jam right
Totally.
here. I just really enjoyed the Death Grind because it's like, yep,
Death Grind. Yeah,
totally awesome.
that's a great record. I still
So
listen to that
good.
a lot. I'm not feeling so, so mellow today. What can I listen to?
Wow, it was so good.
So good.
Yep, I'm like, I want to see them live, definitely. Oh, but where are they from again? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
They seem like they'd be like a Rhode Island band or something. Doesn't
They
it-
do. I don't think
Yeah,
they're
right?
not from New England though.
It has that vibe.
I want to say the Pacific Northwest, but I could be wrong
Okay.
about that.
It just reminds me of like seeing bands at like the Met Cafe or something. A band like that.
Totally.
It's like, oh,
Yeah, they were great.
yep.
Are great. I don't want to say they were.
Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to say.
Still awesome.
Yeah. They're still a band. Yeah.
What's next?
I have Despised Icon. This was a good record. Very deathcore.
Oh, yeah.
If you dig deathcore, you'll dig this. I think this is like top tier.
Yeah, I think
Deathcore.
they're the kings to me.
Yeah,
For sure.
top tier. The different vocal styles, the nasty changes. You know what I mean? The drumming is just like super tight.
Insane.
Yeah, it's really good. It's not something I would listen to all the time. Again, mood.
Yep.
But I have seen them with you actually. We
yep.
saw them live.
Yep.
They were pretty nasty. That was a long time
dude.
ago. Like
That was-
20 years ago, 15 years ago.
Yeah, that was like the Waterfront Tavern or something down in Western Mass or something.
Springfield
Yeah.
area.
Yeah, Holyoke.
Holyoke, yeah.
Holyoke, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, to me, like the perfect blend of, like Cryptopsy in there a little bit with the speed and everything, and then just disgusting mosh riffs.
Yeah.
Like crazy breakdowns. So it's like the perfect mix for me. I love it.
Yeah, Cryptopsy's like 220 BPM straight through the record. This
Right.
one hits some, it's fast, but it there's some shifts to it and there's some breaks and, it's
Yeah.
not, although it's fast
It's
and
fast.
hard and heavy.
Definitely. I just love the vocals.
My speakers were rattling after I listened to that.
Seriously.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yep.
All right, what's next?
The next one was Conjurer. And I wrote down mean, sludgy doom riffs.
That's it. Yeah.
I was like, which isn't my style typically. I think I had to like pull myself through the finish line through the first song. Be like, oh, okay, whatever. And the second song it was kind of like boring me. And then this like monster riff came out of nowhere. I was like, what is that? Like, I like that.
Yeah.
And it was just like so mean. I was like, oh, that is awesome. Sounds so good. Yeah, some of that super heavy parts. I mean, not heavy, obviously, continuously, but I think longer songs, which isn't usually my thing either, unless it's like Injustice for All. But man, they just pull off their sound, and I'm sure live they are a wall of sound. They're probably massive.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. It's funny that you mentioned pulling yourself to the finish line because I started and stopped this Conjurer record. Because when I first listened to it, I really wasn't prepared for it. You know, it was, some of the songs they build up. So they're going somewhere, but it takes a while to get there. And some of the songs are short, some of them are long. But when I finally sat down with it, and I really liked it. And they do surprise you. Some of those big riffs come out of nowhere, which I dug.
Yeah, definitely. It was almost like I was nodding off to sleep and then someone yells at you. What? I was like, oh, cool. Sweet. Or they're giving you like an ice cream cone. Yeah, great. Thanks,
That's pretty accurate.
It was cool.
That's pretty accurate. That's great. Next one on the list is Age of Apocalypse. I don't know what else to say about this band. We both love this band. I've seen them live a couple of times. They always kill it.
Yep.
They just sound great live, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I think you were the one that got us all into it.
Cool.
I think you're the first person that said, you got to listen to this band.
Yeah, cool.
And we were like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, it was during COVID, man. I had a lot of time on my hands to because I wasn't going anywhere. So I spent a lot of time on the internet just digging and checking stuff out. And it's one of those things where you're checking out a band and then it's like for fans of, and you're like, oh, what is this? What is this Age of Apocalypse thing?
You're right.
Oh, they're from the Hudson Valley area. That's cool.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. It actually funny too. I was listening to Blood Has Been Shed recently, and one of their songs is Age of Apocalypse, and I'm like, I wonder if they.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah. So I'd love to ask those guys that.
Good connection.
Yeah. So.
All right. So.
You just did Age of Apocalypse, right? So,
yeah.
The next one was End It. I had actually heard this record already, and I liked it, so I went back to it to give it another solid listen. And it's definitely good. Can't wait to see him live with Terror. That's going to be fun. But one thing I did notice after a while, which drove me nuts, was the vocals. He sings in the same pattern all the time. It drives me berserk.
Interesting. Okay.
It took about 5-ish songs, and I was like, I can't unhear this. And it was just like, oh no. Drove me crazy.
I get it.
Because it was like, and it was up and down. I'm like, no.
Dude, I'm going to listen to that record now, and I'm going to hear it. And
I just ruined it for a lot of people. Yep.
Damn you.
Sorry, guys. It's all about being honest, and that's what happened. Dude. My brain kind of it does that with noises and stuff too. So when it hears a pattern, it just catches on and latches onto it. And I was like, oh no, that's not good. So, but the music's killer for sure.
Yeah.
I do like his voice. It's different. I do feel like a few bands now are incorporating that kind of vocals, but it's cool. But I just wish it was in a different pattern sometimes, like vocal pattern.
I get it. I like this record. It's actually not my favorite of their material, but I think it's a really solid record. That's why I gave it more of a
I think it was
like a shout out.
Past the 10.
Yeah, past the 10 for me, I think.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because
yeah, we had some similar, because we had some bands that were the same.
Right.
I added.
Oh, true.
Because because I can't follow the rules.
Nope.
So it's all good. And then your last band was Soulblind.
Oh yeah.
Red Sky Morning, which we both agree on is just a killer record. For me, that's also a record I consider a palate cleanser. It's heavy, but it's not
Right.
the punishing type of heavy.
It's not extreme.
No, it's
Just good.
good. It's good songwriting, a lot of melody. Yeah, it's something you could play with your family in the car, and it's not gonna
Right.
it's not gonna be offensive to people.
Oh my god.
Dying fetus.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Well, it's funny because I think it was like song 5 or 6 or something. Like you play that too, and it does. It reminds Alice in Chains and whoever else. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes this like monster heavy breakdown. You're like, wait, what?
yeah.
It's so awesome. It's so heavy. I'm like, yeah, sweet. This album's already good, but then it has that, and I'm like, that is so cool.
It's like they gotta throw it in there just for.
Yep, just for like some street cred or something.
Yeah.
We're heavy. I told you.
It's not that they're not heavy. They're
No.
just,
Yeah.
they're not.
They have a nice full sound for what they are. Like,
Agreed.
I would still call them metal, kind of, but they're still rock and rollish as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they could call metal or heavy
Yeah.
rock. I don't
Right.
know. We're back to our conversation
Yeah.
about like trying to
Label everything.
label like it's sometimes necessary to help describe it to people, but it's
Right.
sometimes limiting. Like I have a hard time with it.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like you could be into this band and still like Alice in Chains, or you could like Slayer, I suppose. I mean, it's not like, I don't know.
I could see this band crossing boundaries.
Yes. Like some bands we were talking about before we started recording today.
Yeah.
It's like they could shift into some different scenes and still be enjoyable for a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So
A lot of personality types and musical tastes could dig this band. I think it's cool.
they're actually playing tomorrow night too.
Wait, what?
They're playing in Brighton Music Hall tomorrow night.
Oh,
I
dang.
know. I was like, oh, there's no way I have the energy for that after this
No.
crazy weekend we just had. It's like,
Yeah.
But I'm like, if it was a matinee show, maybe. Like, if they were playing at like 5, I'd be like, all right, cool. Oh, but they're headlining too, so.
Yeah, I can't do Brighton.
Yeah. And it's a full tour, so I checked out the other bands too. Some bands are pretty good. They're more in the same vein as that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. But
Actually, I think I did know about that because
I think I might have texted you
you did-
a while ago.
Yeah,
but
you texted me about that
yeah.
one.
It's on my calendar, like my physical calendar, because I'm old, at home. And it's like, I keep looking at it going, oh, it's Sunday night, though. Just no way.
I do that too. This one, I probably blocked it out because I knew
I just can't go.
just can't go to them all.
Doesn't
Yeah.
exist.
Oh, yeah. I did go see Scattered Remnants last night. That was pretty cool. Small venue, newer venue in Fitchburg, Massachusetts.
Dirty Berg.
Dirty Bird, shout out. It was cool, pretty small crowd, but everybody was, pretty chill. And
I think it looked like there was more Scattered Remnants merchandise items than people there last night.
yes,
Ron?
yeah.
Okay.
I think it was about a 12-to-1 ratio.
Oh, man, this chair's really going to show up in the recording. Sorry, people.
That's okay.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I just want to say to those guys, they kill it with the merch, man. But awesome merch setup.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Great merch setup. They actually sounded pretty good last night. The room, it's they don't have a fancy PA there or anything, so it was pretty DIY, but it still sounded cool. They got a good response. Some of the other bands I missed. Tar was on there was a couple other bands, and I'm sorry. I'm not getting the name right now. Very metal show, and one
Yeah.
band that was more hardcore
Interesting.
sounding. They were very metal oriented hardcore.
Nice.
And then Death death metal band called Matrophagy or some, I know I'm saying it wrong. Pardon me, gentlemen, for mangling your band's name. But you guys were pretty good. Listen to me, pretty good. Like, no, I actually thought they were good. I had never heard them before. A lot of times before a show, I'll
Yeah.
check out the
Yeah.
I did not. I wasn't able to do that in this case, but I enjoyed them. I thought they were good.
What's the capacity of the place, you think?
200 maybe.
Okay. Cool. That's awesome.
Depends. It wasn't that crowded last night, but everybody seemed that it looked like the energy was good.
That's awesome.
Everybody's having a good
Perfect.
time.
Yep.
A lot of kids just dancing hard, and
That's awesome.
there's a lot of breakdown,
Good.
a lot of
Yeah.
breakdowns.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure.
So people were going pretty sick for it, and that was cool. I saw a young goth-looking woman spin kick someone to the face. That was exciting. She had furry boots on, and just
Okay.
out of nowhere, that was interesting. So that was a highlight. Anyway, it was a good show. It was good to see
Nice.
see some people I hadn't seen in a while. Scattered Remnants are always
Yeah.
hard and
Oh, yeah.
nasty.
Absolutely.
So yeah, check them out.
Bummed I missed it.
Yeah,
I still have two more of your albums, actually.
sorry.
That's all right.
We can. Well, I'll cut that part out.
Oh, no,
I'll leave the part in about the merch because I think.
just trying to tease Ron a little bit.
Yeah, just-
no, it's killer, though. The merch is killer,
yeah,
seriously.
We've known Ron for a long time. So.
Yeah. Plus, we'll also find out if he's listening or not. Because if he doesn't say anything about it, I'm like, oh, you didn't listen to the episode, huh?
Oh, he
Thanks.
says he's listening, but we're about to find out.
Yeah, here's a test. Another band you had me check out was Bad Beat. And all I put was vocals ruined it for me.
Oh, interesting. See, that's one of the parts I like about it.
Yeah.
Because it's different than a lot of that. I feel like that style hardcore they play, if you put a different style vocal on it, it'll be too same. So it was the combination of, the music and the vocals that did it for me.
Yeah.
It's interesting that it was the deal breaker for you.
Yep. That's all I put. I don't even know if I like the music or not because I didn't think about it. So it's just vocals, nope.
Nope. Dude, I get stuff like that too, where I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, fucking knocked loose, dude.
They're probably the number one that everyone talks about with vocals.
I can't. I tried. I really, and I want to like them because they seem like good dudes, and the music is just sick. As a metal fan and a hardcore fan, it checks a lot of boxes for me. But I can't.
The guitar player though, whoever does the second vocals, the really deeper, his voice is brutal.
Yeah.
I'm like, that guy should be singing for a band.
And maybe that's what it is. I'm expecting that sort of vocals.
But then it goes to the same point what you just said. What I just said about Bad Beat is their vocals are different. That's what sets them apart.
Yes.
And a lot of people complain about the vocals, but they're pretty huge.
Totally.
So people are digging it, and I like his vocals, which is weird. I mean, I can see that as a band. I can see if someone's like, I don't like it. I'm like, yeah, I can see that.
Totally.
It's pretty out there.
And they don't care about dude, my opinion's not going to make or break their career. You know what I mean? Like, the people like them, and that's cool, dude. You know what I mean?
course.
Like, I like Bad Beat. You just said you don't.
Right.
Again, Andy has questionable taste.
That really wasn't newsflash, but no one's like, what?
No way. It's all good, but that's why we do this stuff.
Exactly. Because it makes it fun.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that two people can listen to the same thing and get very, very different results.
Yeah. All right. Well, the last one I listened to was Dead Guy.
Yeah.
And all I put was picked it right up where they left off. Great production.
Yes.
I thought the production was killer.
Yeah. That's
Man, I was like, this band has not skipped a beat. And it's been since the debut. I think it's literally been 30 years. It looked like it was exactly 30, and I was like, "It's so good." I love his vocals.
I do too.
They're so harsh, but there's something about them. They're in your face. They're brutal. They're raw, but to me, when someone says it sounds like they're screaming, I'm like, he actually is yelling. He is yelling. He's punishing the microphone.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, we talk about different vocal styles, and I think his is very unique. You know, you recognize it immediately as Tim
Oh,
Singer.
yeah.
So I like it. I think it's perfect. It all goes together perfectly. You're right. It is. That's what I thought too when I first listened to it. As soon as I put it on, I was like, they picked up right where they left off.
You're like, oh, it's Dead Guy.
It's. I think it's tighter.
Yeah,
I think
I agree.
it's, they're playing. They're older, so they're more experienced. They're playing.
Yeah.
Better, tighter. Lyrically, it's great stuff. And I've mentioned before, he has a side band.
Oh, yeah.
Or I said it last time that it was
Oh,
a side
right,
band. It's
right.
actually his main band called Bitter Branches. Not metalcore, but it's still enjoyable.
Just, I gotta write
If
that
you
down.
like his vocal style, I think you'll like it. It's more. It's more post. I would say what someone would call post-hardcore.
Okay.
I love it. I keep going back to it. Actually, the record that came out this year. So check it out.
This year.
Yeah.
Might be on the list then.
Yeah, check it out. It might be exactly. It might be on. And
Cool.
I don't think I had any more on your
I
list.
think that was it, yeah.
Dude, I'm really upset with us because when we were talking about records, our favorite releases, we
Yeah.
forgot we had talked about a record, but then on mic we had forgot to mention it. The Milltown record.
Oh my God, that's right.
So I had heard some like B-roll where we were talking about them, but then when we were doing our top 10, it didn't make it, and
Right.
I got really,
Yeah.
I was
Yep.
I was a little upset because technically it's not a 2026 release. It was, I mean, it is because it was released in 2025. I meant not 2026, 2025, but it was actually made in the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been on the shelf that long. It's
Yes.
crazy.
But I thought it was such a good record. Just, classic Jonah vocals. And,
Talk about I'm getting the chills just thinking about it, honestly. 'Cause
Yeah.
I remember putting on it, and it's just this such an emotional record.
yes.
I think it just hits you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like these lyrics are no joke. Like that's
No joke.
from the heart, personal, deep lyrics. It's like wow.
Yeah, there's a song on there about his dad
Yeah.
that hit a little close to home. It is a very emotional record, very introspective, very emotional. It's like he just kind of lays it all out there.
Yep.
Considering it was written probably 30 years ago,
Right.
is amazing to me.
It is. It's not right because it sounds
No,
like an
it's
album
okay.
that you would write today, like Bare Your Soul today,
Yes.
not 30 years ago.
Yeah,
Incredible.
yeah.
So shout out to Jonah for that.
Shout out to Jonah.
Big time.
Yeah, well done, Jonah, and the rest of the band too. And that's where I was going with that is that, even though it was written in the 90s and then shelved is the way I understand it, they wrote it and then the label, put in a box on a shelf somewhere. And it didn't see the light of day until last year, and the production is amazing.
Oh, it sounds so good.
And I think it is just as relevant now as it was then, and maybe more so.
I'm selfishly glad it came out last year, not 30 years ago, because I wouldn't have paid it any mind 30 years ago.
I don't think it would have hit the same.
Not even close.
You know,
Because back then, that style mostly, I was like,
same.
it's not really for me and not heavy enough, which is obviously dumb. But now I'm like, this is so good. I literally can remember myself last year listening to it as I'm cooking breakfast outside of the grill in the
Yeah.
morning. I'm like, this is so bad. This is so good.
So good.
And like, I'm like cooking, like doing like home fries and eggs and stuff. I'm like barely keeping it together. I'm like, these lyrics are killing me,
Yeah.
Like, wow, it's so good,
Right.
But
I need a hug.
literally, anybody? No.
Anyway, no.
Oh no, never mind.
My neighbors are looking at me like, bro.
Like, for one thing, put a shirt on,
Yeah, right.
and two,
Put some pants on.
I will not hold up the spatula. No.
I am king of my domain.
At least start eating better. Okay, that's fair.
All right. I'll meet you halfway. Yeah, I know we're joking, but
No, but seriously,
it's a fantastic record.
It is.
I really encourage people to check it out.
absolutely. And I think they released vinyl for it, if I'm not mistaken. That was the vinyl looked amazing.
Yes, they did. It's actually on my list to get. I've had to curb back my vinyl purchases. I made a commitment to someone that I would take it easy. Again, during COVID, things get a little
Yeah, a little out of control.
yeah, a little out of control. You know, or maybe it wasn't out of control.
Good point.
Anyway,
Yeah, so what do you guys think of our lists? I guess our swapping list and our judgments.
what do you think? Were our assessments spot on? Do you think, we're way off base? Let us know. Let us know. Send us an email, direct message, give us a call, text, whatever. Let us know that Andy's wrong, that he just doesn't know what he's talking about.
I mean, we don't have to go that far, but get in touch with us and give us your opinions if you want. That'd be great.
Right through the podcast.
Yeah. So nice and easy. You're listening right now, just scroll down and hit that. I think it's below our the main picture of the podcast.
Yeah. Let us know.
Yeah.
You love us. You hate us.
I mean, you can ask for set up a PO box. You can send us like food and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. We like food.
Yeah, a lot.
Anyway, thank you
Yeah.
very much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for tuning into this episode. Just catch you on the next one. Hope you had fun.
Yeah. See you.
Later.